place in racing history? We'll see. They're off in the 136 Belmont. Smarty Jones got off to a good beginning today. Eddington not off particularly well. Rock Hard 10 is showing speed this afternoon. He's right up there with Smarty Jones, who's on the outside. Purge comes through on the rail, and Eddington will be on the outside of Smarty Jones as they move into the clubhouse turn. And then it's Cayman now, who's running fifth and angles over toward the inside. Birdstone in between horses 6, Royal Assault to 7th. Master David is reined in to run back in 8th position, and Longshot Tap Dancer trails the field. Purge is the leader. Rock Hard 10 right up on the pace today, and Stuart Elliott trying to find a comfort zone there with Smarty Jones. They're in the clear on the outside third, not far behind Jerry Bailey, and Eddington running along in 4th. Then they're followed by Royal Assault and Birdstone on the outside. The opening quarter went in 24 1/5 seconds. The half 48 3/5 seconds. The pace is fairly soft, and Smarty Jones has taken the lead as they begin their long journey down the Belmont backstretch. But he's not going to get a breather. It is Eddington to press him all the way, and Rock Hard 10 looms large just in behind the lead. He's only 2 lengths behind Smarty Jones now. There's a break of another 2.5 lengths back, and Purge down toward the inside. He's working harder to be 4th. Birdstone's alongside him. The field now moving for the 5 furlong marker. Smarty Jones, a challenge on the inside from Rock Hard 10. There's 5 furlongs to go, just a minute from the wire, and Smarty Jones has to hold on to that lead for just 1 minute more. Rock Hard 10 is pressing him from the inside. Eddington is working harder to stay within 2 lengths of the lead. Birdstone commences a rally. He's 6 lengths from the front. Purge has nothing left. Then farther back it's Royal Assault, Master David, and Tap Dancer around the far turn, and it's Smarty Jones. He lets it out a notch to lead by 1.5 lengths. Birdstone is coming up on the outside. Rock Hard 10 is toiling. He's now 3 lengths behind. They're coming to the top of the stretch. Smarty Jones is a 4-length lead. Birdstone is moving to be second on the outside. Rock Hard 10 is back to third, and Smarty Jones enters the stretch to the roar of 120,000. But Birdstone is going to make him earn it today. The whip is out on Smarty Jones. It's been 26 years. It's just 1 furlong away. Birdstone is an upside front. They're coming down to the finish. Can Smarty Jones hold on? Here comes Birdstone. Birdstone surges past. Birdstone wins the Belmont Stakes. Smarty Jones was valiant but vanquished, finishing second. Royal Assault came on to be third. And so this Triple Crown remains vacated for 26 long years. And this magical Triple Crown trail of Smarty Jones comes to a disheartening end in the final strides of the Belmont Stakes.
Hearts broken again in the final strides at the Belmont. They ganged up on him. Everybody took a shot at him. And Birdstone finally got there in the closing strides. Remember, Birdstone, one of the few horses that had raced over this Belmont Oval. He won the Champagne Stakes, the biggest race for 2-year-olds here in New York last year. He had sort of fallen on hard times this spring. In the Kentucky Derby, he lost the shoe, didn't run well. But he came back to the track where he'd had his greatest success and upset Smarty's bid for the Triple Crown, the first loss in Smarty Jones' career. It's the first Belmont victory for Nick Zito, the New Yorker, in 12 tries after finishing second 5 times. And Donna is with Stuart Elliott on Smarty Jones.
Stuart, I have to say I'm sorry for you, but I think all the viewers at home are going to be a little worried about Smarty Jones. Is he okay?
He's fine. He's fine. I mean, he ran. I don't know. That other horse just come and got him.
It looked like you were pressed throughout from both sides.
Yes, a little bit on both sides, but my horse was still just dragging me and turned for home, and he went to run, and that horse just come and got us.
If you could put your finger on anything that caused the defeat today, could you say?
No.
Horse racing.
That's horse racing.
Stuart, I'm sorry about it, but he'll live to fight again.
Thank you.
John, you just went over and congratulated Nick Zito. What were your thoughts as they turned for home in that, and it looked like Smarty Jones was pulling away?
Well, I was a little concerned. It just didn't look like, the one thing I was really concerned about. It just didn't look like he settled as good as he had in his previous races. And, I was worried about that the whole 3 weeks, and it obviously came to hand.
With about probably a mile to go in the race, he got the challenge from Rock Hard 10. Then he started to settle in and pull away. Were you feeling better at that time?
To be very honest with you, I wasn't feeling good down the backside. He just didn't look like he was settling like he had, and I was really concerned about that.
You kept the same routine coming into today. Was this basically the same routine? Did he feel good this morning? Did you feel confident when you walked him over here?
I felt very good. You know, the one thing I was worried about the whole time in between the Preakness was, you know, him just being too sharp, and obviously I couldn't get him settled enough.
I was up there in the box with you just after the race. You turned around, and Mr. Chapman said something to you. Could you tell us what you two briefly talked about?
He asked me who won it, and to be honest with you, I don't know what we even went on after that. I was watching my horse.
As far as this whole run for yourself, I remember talking in Arkansas with you just before the Arkansas Derby, just before you made this fabulous run. When you look back, any emotions running through your mind in those final strides?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it hurt, but hell, we had a really good run, and we're going to put our heads down. We're proud.
And as far as the family, I believe you said a couple of things to your sons that were around you and your wife as well right after Birdstone finished just in front at the wire. What did you say to them?
I told them that, you know, we did a good job, and, you know, don't put your head down. Don't be upset. We did a good job. Don't forget that. And
you seem like a man that still felt very comfortable, and after the race that, you know, you had your horse ready to come in here.
Yeah, you know, my horse ran a race. I mean, he ran a very good race. I think what really hurt us was the fact that he didn't settle. You know, he got a lot of pressure early. He kind of drugged Stu to the lead, where before he just settled off the pace really nice. And, you know, that when they turned down the backside, I was concerned.
John, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Ken.
He's been a very gracious winner, and certainly gracious here in defeat, rushing over to shake hands with Nick Zito right after the race. Tom?
So once again, our hopes of a Triple Crown winner are dashed, and the longest time between Triple Crown champions will extend now to 27 years. Birdstone was the winner today, and take nothing from him, and yet the thoughts naturally drift back to Smarty Jones and his improbable story. Even if he failed to write the ultimate happy ending to that story today, in the chase for the crown, he gave us 5 weeks of pure joy, proving that even in this deeply divided country in troubling times, a genuine hero can be a unifying force. Smarty meant so much to so many people that even in defeat, we salute him and all those around him for making these last few weeks so special. Birdstone wins the Belmont Stakes. Tom Hammond, for all of us here at NBC, saying so long from Belmont Park.